Guten Tag and welcome back to Chef's Ink News, mein Freunde. Today we have 5 incredible stories that are shaking up our kitchens and dining rooms across the globe. From the shocking return of meat at 11 Madison Park to food rescue groups calling out Toronto hotels, a potential allergen law in California, the queen of Vietnamese cuisine making a big comeback in San Francisco,
Wow.
and finally, the hype around Austin's Food and Wine Festival. Ah, yes, this episode is packed like a Bavarian pretzel basket. Let's dive right in. First up, unglaublich. After 4 years of serving only vegan cuisine,
Okay.
one of the world's most famous restaurants, 11 Madison Park in New York City, has reintroduced meat to its menu. Sophia, this is like Beethoven deciding to add a drum machine, yeah?
That's a perfect way to put it, Antonio. We're seeing, a fascinating market correction. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
11 Madison Park's pivot to plant-based was visionary, but it was also a huge financial gamble.
Right.
Reports show that after the initial excitement, reservation demand slowed.
Right.
The data backs this up. Only about 6% of U.S. consumers are vegan, while over 80% still eat meat regularly. When diners are paying $365 for a tasting menu,
Wow.
they want an experience that feels traditionally indulgent.
Genau. The lesson here is balance.
Yes.
Plant-based will not disappear, nein.
No.
But chefs must listen to the heartbeat of their guests. And for some, that heartbeat says, medium rare bitte. This isn't about failure. It's about finding a middle ground.
Precisely. It shows the plant-based fine dining experiment is evolving. The real question for chefs listening is the one Daniel Hum is facing now. How do you introduce sustainability without alienating your core guests? That's the tightrope.
Our next story hits the stomach and the heart. In Toronto, food rescue groups are calling out luxury hotels for wasting thousands of untouched meals,
Right.
while food insecurity is at record highs.
Oh, it's terrible.
9, this is a problem of logistics, not abundance.
It's a huge problem. Globally, nearly 40% of all food produced goes to waste. In Canada, it's a staggering 58% lost before it even reaches a plate.
58.
The hospitality sector is a major contributor.
Yeah.
But groups like Second Harvest are showing there's a better way. And Antonio, it's not just ethical,
Okay.
it's economical. We're talking about a potential 20% cost reduction for hotels that implement better waste management and donation partnerships.
Genau. Chefs, listen carefully. If you run events,
Yes.
create simple systems to safely redirect surplus food. Label, cool, and deliver. It is not rocket science. It is what I call culinary responsibility. Imagine the goodwill when your hotel is known for feeding both its guests and the community.
And that goodwill is also a smart business move. France already fines supermarkets for food waste. If Canadian hotels don't act voluntarily, you can be sure policies will eventually mandate it. The smart move is to get ahead of the curve.
Now to California, where a new bill could change menus forever. That is right.
Okay.
It could soon require restaurants to list all major allergens directly on their menus. We are talking peanuts, shellfish, dairy, gluten, the big ones. For millions who live with allergies, dining out is not a treat.
No.
It is a game of Russian roulette.
That's not an exaggeration. About 32 million Americans have serious food allergies.
Wow.
And 200,000 end up in the hospital each year from accidental exposure. One young woman testified that she avoids restaurants entirely
Oh,
because
no.
she can't trust that even trained staff will remember every hidden allergen. This law would force the kind of transparency we now see with calorie counts.
Unglaublich. I know for us chefs, it feels like extra work.
It does.
New menus, stricter training, constant vigilance. But I ask, is this not our most basic duty?
Exactly.
A guest should never fear a meal.
From the kitchen side, clear allergen labeling also protects us from mistakes and liability.
Exactly. And business-wise, this is a tipping point. If this law passes in California, other states will follow. Chefs who adapt early can turn safety into a powerful selling point. Think about it. Parents and allergy-sensitive diners will flock to restaurants that go above and beyond to protect them.
And now, wonderbar news. Hélène An, the legendary mother of fusion in Vietnamese cuisine,
Yes.
has opened a new restaurant in San Francisco. And this temple of flavor is dedicated to the mighty Dungeness crab. Sophia, I can smell her famous garlic noodles from here.
Hélène An is a true icon. She's been credited with elevating Vietnamese flavors in American fine dining since the 1970s. This new venture is a brilliant strategic move. She's taking a beloved local delicacy, the Dungeness crab, and using it to bridge her Vietnamese heritage with modern luxury. It taps into local pride, tourism,
Right.
and the huge demand for seafood-centric fine dining.
Genau. Crab, when done right, is pure decadence, and Dungeness, sweet, delicate, buttery, is a jewel. By building her entire concept around this one-star ingredient, Hélène is teaching us all a lesson. Focus elevates. One signature ingredient can truly define an empire.
From a market perspective, she's right on trend. Seafood consumption is growing, especially with health-conscious diners. Sourcing the crab sustainably adds another layer of value. For any young chefs listening, her playbook is clear.
Okay.
Honor your tradition, own your signature, and adapt it for today's audience.
And finally, we travel to Texas. Yes, the Austin Food and Wine Festival is coming this November.
Love it.
And it promises Michelin-starred chefs, fire-grilled everything, and VIP tastings under the Lone Star sky. Sophia, I am already hungry.
Austin has firmly established itself as a culinary capital, and this festival is its playground. You have Top Chef winners like Tristan Epps, cookbook stars like Joshua Weissman, and dozens of top-tier talents all in one place. For chefs, these festivals are so much more than parties.
Right.
They're career-launching platforms for networking, media buzz, and building a national reputation.
Genau. Festivals are the modern stage where reputations are made. You cook with fire, charm the crowd, and connect with your peers. For diners, it's not just about the food. It's about feeling like you belong to this exciting culture of cuisine.
And let's not forget the economic engine. In 2024, the festival generated nearly $20 million in economic activity for Austin.
Wow.
That's a huge boost for local restaurants, suppliers, and tourism. For any chef wondering if it's worth participating, the return on investment isn't just in tickets sold, it's in the invaluable relationships you build.
Meine Freunde, what a feast of stories today. From meat's comeback in hawk cuisine, to the battle against waste, from allergen safety to seafood royalty, and finally, the pure joy of festivals. This is the rhythm of our industry.
It is.
Innovation, responsibility, and celebration.
Exactly. And for our listeners, we want to leave you with this question to ponder. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. How would you balance sustainability, safety, and indulgence in your own kitchen or business? Send us your thoughts. We love hearing from you.
Stay hungry for news. This podcast is proudly sponsored by Chefs Inc., catering and private chef services in Miami. Dankeschön for listening, and until next time, auf Wiedersehen.